And let's turn things over to weather here, where once again we are tracking some cool conditions, and that's going to continue as we head through the night tonight. Overnight lows tonight as cool as the 40s in the coolest spots of Kern County, 50s and 60s for the rest of us. So another night where you can really open the windows, let that cooler and fresher air in. Look at highs tomorrow, mid-90s for the Kern Desert. Mid-80s for the Kern River Valley, 70s in the mountains, 89 here in Bakersfield. It's been a while since we stayed in the 80s, managed to get up to 90 degrees here today. But look at places like Pine Mountain Club, may not even hit 70 degrees tomorrow. Very cool weather for this time of year. Still a little bit on the breezy side. That's typical with cool air in the forecast, but it's been a nice breeze here in the valley. A little bit stronger over in the desert. Those peak gusts 30 to 40 miles per hour. That's a little less pleasant, than the breeze we get here in the valley. Temperatures into Saturday, though, still looking fantastic. So your first half of the weekend looks really good. 80s to 90s over in the desert, higher elevation communities, 70s and 80s. And it does look like we're going to stay primarily in the 80s here in the valley on Saturday. And even Sunday's looking pretty good, too. Let's get into the extended forecast, starting with a detailed look at tomorrow. 70 degrees at 8 a.m., 79 by noon. So we don't hit the 80s until into the afternoon. Very nice and comfortable. Good air quality, too. We've had very little to no haze. That's always good to see. 88 for Saturday, 92 for Sunday. So we start to warm up on Sunday, but it's still a really nice day for this time of year. And then as we head into next week, yes, heat is back in the forecast. It doesn't look like intense heat, though. That's really just average temperatures for this time of year. So just back to reality for late July. The rest of Kern County here got a couple more days in the 80s for the KRV, as we showed you before. Back into the 90s and even the upper 90s by the end of the forecast. Mountain communities will see that switch back into the upper 80s. And unfortunately, areas in the desert are going to see some triple-digit heat back in the forecast.